Hey everyone, this is Andrew, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about transitioning between kinds of screams rapidly, kind of. I'm not talking about like smooth sliding transitions like because that's another thing entirely, and it's really hard to do that, and it's not really that necessary most of the time. But what I am talking about is switching between types of scream faster. So for example, if you have a part that's like so you have a high scream and then it goes whoa and a low scream. Now I just kind of came up with a little exercise on the fly the other day, just practicing transitioning, because I have this song that's like rapid back and forth and I want to be able to do it. So one little way to just work on transitioning is just think of an exercise that transitions. So I just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 high scream, 3, 4 low scream. You see how many you can do before you run out of air, and then you keep doing it until you get better. You can flip around to do 1, 2 low scream and 3, 4 is high scream. So I'll show you what I mean. Starting with the 1, 2 as the high scream, doing it for as many times as I can, which honestly isn't that much because the low screams require a lot of air. This is what I get. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do this a few times. Like, the first time I did it, I could only do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then maybe 1, 2, and then I was out of air. And then I could eventually do it 2 whole times through, and then eventually I can do it 2 whole times through while holding the end scream out a little longer. And you can pick your own speed. The important thing is that you do the same speed every time you do it, so that way you know if you're making improvements. And the goal of this is just, allow you to switch between the different techniques you use for high screams and low screams, so you kind of, you're kind of blending all your techniques into one solid vocal, which is good practice. And the other thing is that it'll teach you breath control, because you have to have more control over your air pressure if you're going to be able to do it multiple times in a row. So then, as I said, you can also reverse it to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. For me, that's a little harder for some reason. But you could also just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I've always had trouble with low screams holding them out, so for me, I'm actually still working on this exercise. But I have had improvements, and it has helped me. I've used a lot less air. I use a lot less air now than I used to when I started doing low screams. So that's the important thing, just improvement. Doesn't matter how good you are, just as long as you're making progress, and eventually you'll be great if you keep making everlasting progress. So, yeah, I guess you could also incorporate this into other ways, but for now, we'll just keep it at that. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, either 2 screams high, then 2 screams low, or 2 screams low, then 2 screams high, or if you want, because you're having trouble holding out the low screams, you could just do all low, you could do all high, whatever you need to work on, whatever you need to transition between, this will help you. Maybe you're doing yell screams, which would be a little weirder, but you could do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2 are yell screams, and 3, 4 are high screams, and I'm gonna guess this is gonna be the hardest combination. 1, 2 low scream, 3, 4 yell scream. I don't even know if I haven't even tried this yet, but I'll just go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, that's hard. Just because they're completely different vocal techniques. But anyways, you can do any 2 combinations you want to work on technique-wise, and practice them, get better at it. That's the way vocals works. Anyways, leave a like if you like this video, subscribe for more, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.